this. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Pick up of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready, ready, ready.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, go.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and now they face 2nd down.
Covered by J.C. Horn. Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Looking to throw here. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back, which shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he stops as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay,
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Ready.
Mitchell will go in motion right. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
70 Lions.
Here's the snap on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Offense up to the line fast.
22 yards. And the Raider first down.
Cut 19.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull out in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Ready up.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They go right back to Hall. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Come on, come on. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Third and long for him here. Oh, the football's loose. And the Raiders get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It leads to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. 2, 18 Pioneer. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
19 Tiger, 19
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
By Princely Umanmiele. A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
19 tight.
At the 34-yard line.
He's going to throw it. This one finds Thornton. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Another
carry for him. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working now from the gun. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt.
It's 4th down.
We'll get it at the 9. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
There's a dive up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Warriors 70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing now on 1st down. Into traffic. Complete. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Stopped by Deion Henley. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Panthers nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Okay,
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Panthers 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing here just before halftime. He put everything he had into this one. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get their first points of this game just before halftime. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference in plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Panthers 7.
Everything litty, y'all love when it's hot. Turn to the city, y'all broke up and up. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created a hit, kid, made me a lot.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They start the half with a gift of all. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Now it's Turner there to bring him down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
To the air on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
And send a receiver left.
A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hits him on the out-out. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 14. And the
Pass play coming here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Offensive line fast.
15 more yards. That's a Panthers first down.
On the red zone now. He gets it again to Mitchell. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 14.
Panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Short pass brought in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 35, Panthers 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going play action. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 30.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards.
They're throwing it. Into a crowd. And intercepted. Dallas Turner picks it up. And the Raiders get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. On and click, and they bring it down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss.
18
It's now
Cardinals,
2nd and 19 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Come on, Warriors, 70. 70 lying. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll throw for it. Connecting on the slant. There he goes again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready. Viking.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
The quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. Now he's past the 25. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Panthers 21. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hawks, go.
Dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Has a man on target to Thornton. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead.
49, Panthers 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Bronco 80.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Panthers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Working fast as that clock ticks down.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
4 yards. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
19
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Panthers.
From the red zone on 1st. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You put the checker lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Has it at the 7. And on the first and goal, stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal.
Let's go now.
Now give left side. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Come on. 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. Gets another one to Mitchell. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Here we go.
To throw here on first down. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to